It's going to change the way how we do medicine.
Telemedicine takes the leap to the next level, allowing doctors to not just see patients remotely, but treat them as well.
This first-of-its-kind technology was both developed and put to use right here in the Chicago area.
Sally Schulze gives us a look at how it's changing the lives of people with Parkinson's or chronic pain.
I found you. Now we're connecting.
With an iPad at Rush University Medical Center, this neurologist tweaks the implant in his patient's brain, even though she's miles away in the suburbs.
I think this is a game changer.
Dr. Leo Verhagen is raving about the Neurosphere Virtual Clinic. Think of it as a really advanced app where doctors and patients connect remotely to manage movement disorders or chronic pain that are treated with an implant in their brain or spinal cord.
If you can look at Netflix, then you can also do this.
Watch how Parkinson's patient Tricia O'Neill has a tremor in her arm at her home in Hinsdale.
I'm just slightly adjusting it.
Back at Rush, Dr. Verhagen adjusts an implant in O'Neill's brain, what's called deep brain stimulation, and the tremor ebbs.
The tremor's going away, so.
Before, O'Neill would have had to drive to Rush every few months for these adjustments, taking a half day off work.
Now if I need to tweak to any of my adjustments, I can just dial in. It's like a telehealth. It could be just 15 minutes. I could do it from my office even.
It's a telehealth solution, but it's beyond telehealth.
Dr. Binith Chiran says this technology developed at Abbott Labs is the next step because it allows doctors to talk to their patients remotely, but also treat them.
It's truly a one-of-its-kind technology and hugely impactful to people with Parkinson's disease, essential tremor, and chronic pain conditions. And there are tens of millions of Americans with these conditions today.
Dr. Verhagen has been using deep brain stimulation to treat Parkinson's for years, with patients braving the notorious Chicago traffic as they travel hundreds of miles for the specialized care.
They don't mind if they have to come maybe once or twice and get maybe the surgery done here. But then if they know that it can be going on and be programmed from a distance at home, that is really a big step forward, I think.
And likely the first step of many leaps for healthcare technology.
Healthcare is still a little bit analog, and we need to make it a little bit more digital, fit in more with our modern lives.
But the future is uncertain. Telehealth is currently covered by insurance in Illinois due to a pandemic emergency order. That expires soon, and lawmakers in Springfield continue to debate making telehealth coverage continue when the state reopens. Sally Schulze, Fox 32 News.